What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. So, it's actually been a while since you guys have actually seen my face, and I know I've grown a lot of hair, and I'm keeping this until the COVID thing is 100% clear. And that's actually the topic I wanted to talk about. So, the title of this video is How AEW Can Still Do Blood and Guts, or I don't know what I'm putting the title as, it's probably something else. Or maybe it's How AEW Can Still Do Blood and Guts. I don't know what I'm making the title, but it's going to be something. So, as you all know, Blood and Guts, okay, that's the thing that AEW was supposed to do. It was built up. I think they showed previews of it during Revolution, actually. They were starting to build up. March 26th was going to be the big Dynamite episode where they're going to have 2 rings and 2 cages, and it was going to be something big. Okay, I was excited for it, and I'm a sucker for cage matches, and to have 2 rings with 2 cages, that's something badass. And also, you guys can also notice that you can see a lot more figures. That's because I hung up and it's not even going the right way, I hung up the unrevived figures because I didn't want to keep those. I didn't want to open them because imagine how rare this is going to be in like a year or so, or 10 years when maybe AEW has more figure lines. Series 1 is going to be rare as hell, okay? But back to the topic at hand. Blood and Guts. It was built up. They were saying that it's going to be the Inner Circle versus the Elite. So everything was going as planned. All the storylines were going good. Everything was connecting. All we had to do was just, get everything. So they were announcing who was going to be a part of what. Inner Circle was going to have Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Jake Hager, Santana, and Ortiz. The Elite was going to have Cody, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and the Young Bucks. Unfortunately, they, I think, wrote off Nick as being injured, so Matt Hardy stepped in, and, everything was set. Everything was set, and Matt Hardy actually debuted the night that was, I don't know how to say it, it was the first night that AEW actually had no fans, so that's when Matt debuted, so all we had to do was wait till next week. We had to wait one more week. And keep in mind, when the virus started, they're only renting out Daly's place. But then again, they might be able to keep using it. I'm not sure. But anyway, so then I started hearing rumors about, how Blood and Guts, how it's not going to happen because AEW wants to do it in front of fans. So, I started hearing this, and then I saw that AEW confirmed it. They said, Blood and Guts is canceled. It's not going to happen. So I was actually upset, but, they made up for it with the Stadium Stampede at Double or Nothing, where it was the same thing, and they actually, they added, they added Nick Jackson, because Cody was facing Lance Archer for the TNT title, so he wasn't going to be able to be a part of that. But we still got the Inner Circle versus the Elite, which is awesome, okay? The Stadium Stampede match was awesome. I still think they could have done Blood and Guts there. Like, they could have plopped the ring. They could have plopped 2 rings and a cage there. Yeah, but I don't know. Because Daly's place where they're renting is actually connected to a different football field where the Jacksonville Jaguars play, so they could have done that. But no, the Stadium Stampede match was good. It made up for it. But ever since then, nothing's happened with Blood and Guts. There's nothing big that's going to happen with Blood and Guts. AEW hasn't said anything about when it's going to come back. Nothing has happened with Blood and Guts. And, I've thought about it. Like, could they actually bring back Blood and Guts? Because AEW's slowly reopening. With the whole virus and everything, the world is, like, reopening a little bit. Except for some places that just reopen and then all the people get COVID. That's because their governors are stupid as shit. Meanwhile, our governor is smart as hell. But anyway, I don't want to get political with this stuff. So, AEW is actually selling tickets to fans. All they're asking them to do is just, space out, keep your masks on, and don't say holy shit or the F word. So, I've started thinking, could AEW actually bring back Blood and Guts? Could they actually do Blood and Guts? Because they're actually having fans back at Daly's place. So, I've thought about it, and I'm thinking they could still do Blood and Guts, but it's not going to be the Elite versus the Inner Circle. As you guys are aware of what's happening in AEW, Brody Lee beat Cody, then the rest of the Dark Order was beating the crap out of the Nightmare Family. And I was actually going to make this video about a week ago, because I was gonna start talking about how it could happen. So I started thinking, and I thought, instead of it being the Elite versus the Inner Circle in Blood and Guts, why not do Dark Order versus the Nightmare Family? It makes perfect sense. Think about it. The Dark Order was supposed to be this big thing in AEW. Then it's like they sort of like shifted to the mid card, and now they're like at the top now because Brody Lee's a champion. I'd say after Double or not. What was the show? Oh no, it was Double or Nothing. It was Double or Nothing when Moxley fought Brody Lee. It's like after that, it's like Brody Lee just like, and the whole Dark Order just started to like die down, and now ever since Brody Lee won the TNT title, now Dark Order's starting to go up. Now they're, I don't know what the ranking is for AEW, but they're actually doing pretty good. So, and they are recruiting new members. In fact, I have actually signed up for Dark Order. And it's actually not that hard. Literally, the Dark Order website's actually real. I signed up, actually got my friend Damien to sign up, and he's like, what the hell did you just sign me up for? And yeah, I got him good. Made him think it was a cult, but, well, it is, but whatever the case may be. So they could still do Blood and Guts, but instead of it being the Inner Circle versus the Elite, it's the Nightmare Family versus the Dark Order. And like I said, it makes perfect sense. The Dark Order attacked the Nightmare Family to beat the crap out of everybody, so it makes perfect sense. And now, when could it be? Will it be a pay-per-view? It's up to AEW. I think it could be a pay-per-view, but they started to say like it's a pay-per-view on Dynamite, so they could still do that. But I was thinking a lot about this, and it wasn't until this past Thursday that I actually did come up with a conclusion about like who the members of the teams would be, because it's War Games basically, but with one other person. So I thought about it. I'm like, could they do like 4 men and 1 woman? Could they do 2 and 1? Because Nightmare Family has 2 women, Dark Order only has 1. So I started thinking like, could DDP come back to the Nightmare Family? Could something happen with the Dark Order? Could they get another member? And it wasn't until Thursday where they actually recruited Tay Conti. I'm calling her that. It's Tainara Conti. You basically remember the Brazilian woman that got released from WWE. She went to AEW, and they gave her something to join the Dark Order, so now she's in Dark Order. And now I've come to the conclusion that they could still do Blood and Guts with the Dark Order and the Nightmare Family. It's 3 men, 2 women. So, representing Dark Order, Brody Lee, Stu Grayson, Evil Uno, Anna Jay, and Tay Conti. That's Dark Order. The Nightmare Family, on the other hand, would be Cody, Dustin, QT Marshall, Brandy, and Allie. Because, for some reason, Allie likes QT Marshall. Lucky bastard. Anyway, so there you go. You got your 5 on each. You got your 5 on the Nightmare Family, you got your 5 on the Dark Order. And, this could be the perfect time for Allie to turn heel, attack Brandy, attack the rest of the Nightmare Family. She doesn't have to necessarily join Dark Order, but she could, just like disband from there and go back to being with the Butcher and the Blade or whatever the hell that was. But, I don't see Allie joining the Dark Order. I see her turning heel, but not joining the Dark Order. But yeah, that's just my theory. I'm predicting the future right now. It's not gonna happen. Like it could happen, okay? There could be a slight chance that it could happen, or maybe we'll get a match between Brody Lee and Cody, and it won't happen. But it's just I've just been thinking over the past few days. It could work. Now, do you guys want to see this match? Do you want to see Blood and Guts, the match that's supposed to happen? Do you want to see the Dark Order and the Nightmare Family clash in 2 rings, in 2 cages, in 1 night on Dynamite? I didn't realize that rhymed. But it's just a theory. It's a prediction. It might not happen. If it does happen, then I'm going to mark out. I'm going to come on here saying I predicted the future. But I'm not the Simpsons predicting everything. But that's that. So let me know in the comments. Do you want to see this match? Do you think it could happen? Am I smart for thinking like this? Am I a dumbass for trying to say, like trying to make decisions for AEW? For all I know, maybe AEW, maybe Cody and Tony Khan and whoever the people who book AEW, maybe they watch this video and say, he's thinking good, let's do this. But it's not gonna happen. Cody, Tony Khan, Brandy, they're all not gonna watch this. But if it does, good. If it doesn't, then oh well. But that's just a theory about it could happen, it could not happen. If it doesn't happen, then I can live without it. But I just hope they do something about it. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you have not watched, what is it, SummerSlam? SummerSlam. If you haven't watched the SummerSlam videos I did with World of Action, go watch those. They're pretty good. Sorry, I got a burp there and I got stuck. I made a video about the AEW figures, how I found those. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave it in the comments if you want to see this. And other than that, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.